So if you're in the market for a portable and fast SSD, the two best options you have are the Samsung T5 and the Sandisk Extreme Portable. So the big question is, which one do you get? So recently I picked up the Sandisk Extreme Portable in the 1TB model for an incredible deal of $200. Before this, I actually had a 500GB model of the Samsung T5, but I actually ended up returning that drive as soon as I saw the deal for the Sandisk, because for $60 more you get double the storage. Come on now. And you can actually get the 1TB model of both of these drives currently for about $280. As far as build quality goes, both drives are actually very small and tiny. They can fit in the palm of your hand. The Samsung is a pretty uniform all metal body, where the Sandisk is actually very rubberized around the entire body with only a bit of plastic in the front. The Sandisk also offers a clip mount, so if you want to attach this to your bag or your belt or wherever it is, you can do that really easily. But I will say overall build quality definitely has to go to the Samsung. The nicer all metal build does feel a bit more premium, but there is a trick up Sandisk sleeve. The Sandisk Extreme Portable is actually IP55 rated, so it is water and dust resistant up to a certain extent, of course. So if you ever catch yourself out in the rain or accidentally drop this into your sink or whatever it is, it should survive. And that rubberized coating around the entire outside of the drive actually does protect it from fall damage. So if you ever drop this thing off your desk or out of your bag somewhere, you're not gonna have to worry about any dents or scratches or anything like that. Whereas the T5, if you ever do drop that, since it is an all metal body, eventually it will get dented, it will get beat up pretty badly, and it's gonna be noticeable. And also the T5 has no IP rating, so do not get that thing wet, it will be destroyed. But with that said, they both do have shock resistant cores, so yes, you can drop both of them and they both should survive pretty well. Both drives are USB-C 3.1, and both drives offer models from 250GB to 2TB. Now the Sandisk Extreme Portable has a rated speed of 550 megabytes per second, whereas the Samsung T5 drive has a rated speed of 540 megabytes per second. Now the difference here in speeds is pretty negligible. It's really not much of a difference at all. 10 megabytes you're not gonna notice, especially in real world use. You're never really gonna see those top maxed out drive speeds. Most of the time on my 2016 MacBook Pro, I got read speeds about 460, 470 for both, and then write speeds for about 500 to 515. So in the end, neither is really faster than the other. They're more or less the same. So both drives are reasonably fast. They're not gonna be as fast as the newest MacBook Pros or the latest and greatest high-end PCs. They are pretty fast for portable storage. For me personally, I had no issues editing videos off either drive. I use Final Cut Pro 10, and using either drive to store all my video files and all my project files, it worked very fine. There was no slowdowns at all. So accessing your files is pretty fast, but what about securing them? The Sandisk offers an 128-bit encryption software. Good, you can encrypt your files and know that they're secure and no one can access them if you accidentally lose your drive or if it gets stolen. Whereas the Samsung T5 offers 256-bit encryption system, so it's double the encryption of the Sandisk, and the Samsung software is far more user-friendly and far easier to use. So like I said, both of these drives are USB-C, so they do include cables in the box. Both drives offer USB-C to USB-C cables. For USB-C to USB-A, the Sandisk actually just has an adapter you put on the end of that USB-C cable, whereas the Samsung does come with its own dedicated cable for USB-C to USB-A. And also the cable length on the Sandisk is only about 6 inches, whereas the Samsung, I think they're about 1.5 feet each cable. If you're only gonna be using these drives with your laptop and you're always gonna have the drive directly next to your laptop, the shorter cable of the Sandisk can actually be an advantage. But if you're gonna be using these drives with a desktop setup and then a laptop and go back and forth, the longer cables with the Samsung can actually be an advantage to you. And that kind of really summarizes both drives. While both drives are built very well, they're both very portable, and they're both very fast. One is definitely geared towards people who are constantly on the go, whereas one is geared more towards people who are occasionally gonna need to take it with them. Now, like I mentioned earlier, I did own the Samsung T5, but I picked up the Sandisk just because it had an amazing deal. I do personally prefer the Sandisk just because I do like this rubberized texture a bit more than the all metal of the Samsung, and I do really love this super short cable because I'm only ever gonna be using it with my laptop. Either way, honestly, again, you can't go wrong here. Especially not right now because the 1TB version of both drives are on sale for about $280, so definitely go pick one up if you're on the market, because this is probably the best prices you're gonna get for a while. I'll leave links down below so you can go check them out yourself. And if you do decide to pick one up, or if there's another drive you think I should check out, let me know in the comments down below. But if you liked this video or you thought it was helpful, please leave me a like, subscribe, let me know your thoughts in the comments, whatever it is. I really appreciate your support. But as always, my name is Joshua Joe Munoz. Stay sexy, and I'll see you sometime.